All right, guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So I kid you not, I literally just finished recording, editing, and uploading the video concerning Zenkai Super Saiyan 2 Future Trunks. And as I go on Twitter and check, it turns out we have a brand new cryptic message from the Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts. Now, note that we don't get these often, but usually when we do, it's pretty fun. I believe the last one we got concerned the transforming Goku Black, which for the first time, I actually got that one wrong. But this one, though it is again a cryptic message, seems to be a lot simpler than all the other ones. So you guys will obviously see the picture on the screen. You see blue on the left side, you see yellow on the right side, and then you see kind of like, I guess like air or like a breathing or whatever type of picture. But in truth, this actually seems fairly easy. Like if it's as simple as it seems, then this cryptic message will actually mean that we're getting Launch as a character. Now, the reason why I come to that conclusion is because if you guys don't know, Launch is a character where she's originally a very nice, sweet girl with blue hair and blue eyes. But whenever she sneezes, she turns into, I guess, her alternate self, who has blonde hair and is a lot more aggressive towards people. Now, one, I guess, wouldn't that technically put her on Transforming Warrior? I mean, she's not transforming, but she's changing, right? So I guess technically she would be Transforming Warrior. But two, it's also a bit more accurate towards us leading towards Valentine's Day, right? Because you guys know that every Valentine's Day or around that time frame, we usually get like, you know, the quote unquote waifu banner, right? Where they put out a banner concerning all the girls units, or, you know, ones that are up and coming, and then we'll all summon for those units, or, you know, if you choose to summon for them. But they usually do that around February, and obviously January is almost over. So I wouldn't be surprised that this cryptic message is leading into Launch for the time frame of Valentine's Day, because it would make sense. But apart from Launch, I genuinely do not know who else this could be, right? It's this cryptic message is very, I mean, out of all of them, this is probably the most straightforward one we've ever received. Like, I'm ultimately confident that this cryptic message means that we're going to be receiving a sparking Launch within the next maybe week or two. Probably a little bit later than that too. I mean, within that time frame before Valentine's Day, we would definitely get this unit. But that's really all there is to it. There's not really much else to talk about concerning Launch, because we don't know what her abilities will be, apart from the fact that she's definitely going to be using a gun. But yeah, like, well, actually, you know, this will be kind of interesting too, because again, I would like to see them add her on Transforming Warrior, because I mean, technically she is changing to a different person, but apart from that, it's good to actually see this happen, because there is one tag that I've said for the longest time really needs to get an update, because it feels like they're kind of killing it off, and that's the girls tag, right? And it's not as if like the girls tag doesn't have like strong units. They do, but a lot of them don't buff each other. That's the problem. So I'm hoping that if this is actually Launch, then obviously she'll release and she'll buff the girls tag primarily. That way, maybe they can have a bit more flexibility to work with, if you will. I mean, we do have other units that can fall under that tag that will actually help buff the girls tag, but hopefully this Launch will actually be something special. And also, it would be kind of cool in a general retrospect, because I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this will be the first 3D Dragon Ball game that we can actually use Launch in. Because if my memory serves me right, I don't ever believe seeing her in Heroes, and I don't believe actually seeing her in any other 3D game apart from the most logical one that she would probably be in, which would be Heroes. But I don't think she's actually playable in that game. I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong. But all in all though, the cryptic message, it's very straightforward, and obviously given the time frame, it literally has to be Launch. But if you guys think it could be literally anybody else at all, Let me know in the comment section below, because I do want to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Like, again, we don't get cryptic messages like that, but it's always fun to try to deduce them and try to figure out what it actually is. I honestly hope that we get a lot more of these in the future, because I like them. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.